Hello all, welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade, and we are jumping back into our Let's Play series. In the last episode, I committed murder. Yes, Henry is now a murderer. He's wanted for murder in Sasau, which we're riding past right now. We jumped down into the monastery and we murdered Antonius, aka Pius, in order to, well, move out on the quest without having to go through the pain of what is the monastery questline. Alright, now I gotta kind of figure out and remember how to get back to... Okay, so I'm here, riding through this woods. If I keep going through this woods, I should hit it. Really? What quests would they... I don't really see anything. We will continue on into the hill fort.
What do you want?
Let me inside.
Inside, eh? What's the password then?
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye. Alright. Welcome to Vranik, comrade.
Thank you for your kind welcome, comrade. Who should I report to?
Eric. He should be in the house, at the top.
That was easy. Now I better take...
Fucking weather. Fucking tent. Fucking camp. Had enough of this shit. Rivers of blood and a blood.
Filth, stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Those tents look pretty impressive. These fellows aren't paupers, that's for sure.
To be fair, I did learn something new, but it wasn't worth the effort.
Fucking hell.
Oh, come on.
I feel
You
like
won
my
last
hands
time,
are gonna
didn't you?
drop out.
You might win again.
Tell me about it.
Not only strong outer walls, but inner ones too. This isn't good news. This must be where the commanders are.
What do you want?
Kozlik sent me.
Ah, more reinforcements. You're the one from the monastery.
Yes, sir.
So you really killed that turncoat?
Yes, sir.
Well done. I heard about you, and quite honestly, I didn't think you'd succeed. So can you handle a sword?
I'm no master, but I know a thing or two.
Well, I think it's best if we put you to the test. Go to our combat master, Vanyek. He'll soon find out what you're made of. Just go downhill, as far as the stockade. His tent is right next to the training arena.
All right, sir. The wall here isn't too high.
What cunt took my dagger? I fucking left it here, ready for sharpen. Own up, fucking bastard. Forgot where you put it. Fuck off! It was here just a moment ago.
How many times is that now? I lost count after 4.
That was you, right?
The last time, it was the gloves, wasn't it? You forgot you traded them for the fur. And then you went stomping around.
You can fuck off, you can.
Fuck, I'm almost sober again.
Chilling, fighting, never. Robbing.
It's scrapped you.
Too right. We could do with something to get the
Could do
blood
with a bite to eat.
like robbing a farm or a proper raid.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Tent near the training arena, huh?
Enjoying the bounty. She's a right tart.
river of blood and a bloody blood.
Are you Combat Master Vanyek?
Aye, that's me. What do you want?
I'm Henry. Eric said you'd try me out to see how good I am with the sword.
Ah, another greenhorn. Nice to see Kozlik's doing his job. Mind you, most of the peasants he sends me couldn't fight a pile of manure with a pitchfork. Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? You look familiar.
Yes, you taught me sword fighting in Scallis.
Wait now. Yes, I do remember. We met at the alehouse. Well, I'm glad you made it out alive. I took to my heels before it even started. All right, let's see what you're good for. Have you got a weapon? If not, you can borrow one over there. Now, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's see what you're made of. Boha yeho! Shit! Ow. Didn't I tell you what? Hey! I'm over here. Fucking. Jesus, you got me. You're a lot better than most of the fuckers here, lad. Well done.
I've had a bit of practice.
So I see. I'll tell Eric what you've got in you, don't worry about that. But so you don't think old Vanyek has passed it, I'll teach you one trick you'll be glad to know.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
Well, I don't want to take it to the grave with me. All right, listen. Before you start twisting and turning, take a good firm stance with your legs wide apart, like this. As if you're about to let off a huge fart.
I think I've got it. Thanks.
All right. I beat old Vanek. Now how do I put the goddamn sword away again?
What in... Fuck.
Momos.
How do I sheath my sword? Damn it. It's like I'm a noob. Huh. For some reason, I don't remember that being bound to the one key.
Fuck off! It was here just a moment ago!
How many times is that now? I lost count after 4.
You haven't that was you! Wielding the right?
That's the last time it was the gloves, wasn't it? Forgot you traded them for the fur. And you went stomping around saying we stole. You can fuck off, you can.
Sir, may I...
What is it?
I went to the fight master as you ordered, and I...
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think I know what's troubling the young master. He's surprised to see me here. And the feeling's mutual. When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
Radzig?
Indeed. This boy is very dear to him. And I expect he's looking for this? Am I right, young man?
You bastard.
He's coming round.
I apologize for the discomfort, but it's for your own safety. And ours, of course. You can count yourself lucky, lad. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm sure your father will pay a nice fat ransom for you.
My father's dead. That lackey of yours wouldn't even let me bury him.
He doesn't know, Eric. Nobody told him. They told me, a foreigner, but not him. How very inconsiderate. I'm sure you'd rather hear it under different circumstances and from someone else, boy. But beggars can't be choosers. Your father, your real father, is alive. You even know him. It's your liege lord, Radzig Kobyla. Although, how much can he really care about you? Here you are, a homeless orphan, and he still hasn't acknowledged you. Your parents are both dead, aren't they? I thought so. And yet, Radzig still hasn't told you the truth. Could it be that he's ashamed of you? I wonder if you'll want to pay that ransom after all. Well, best not think about that. If your father won't pay your ransom, you have no value to me.
My father's dead.
I understand why you feel that way. My own childhood was not dissimilar. How strange that we should have something in common. But I've delayed long enough. Now it's time for you to tell me why you came here.
I was looking for my father's sword, which was stolen by a certain bastard.
And I found it. But I wonder which father you mean. In a way, it belongs to both.
Doesn't matter who it belongs to. I'm gonna kill you with it.
You're hardly in a position to threaten me. But now I think of it, why not? When your father, your real father, pays, I'll give you an opportunity to try.
I think that's very generous of you.
Isn't it?
Radzig will crush you, and I'll be there to see it.
I very much doubt it. You spied on our camp. You must realize that your father hasn't a fraction of the forces I've gathered. And now, with the king in captivity, there's no one to levy troops to come to your aid. Even united with Hanush and Divish, your father couldn't raise more men than I have. The only force in this country capable of defeating me is Sigismund's. And he pays me. When he wins, I win. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. So meet the new lord of the realm.
A man like you will never rule here.
Have you never heard of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, or Sahinek the Dry Devil? They fought for your king and plundered the estates of the lords in Austria, just as I'm doing here. Like they say, the stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Sir, it's time.
Now, I'm afraid I have more important business to attend to. I'll leave Udo here to keep you company. And let's hope for both our sakes that your father pays up. Farewell.
Rot in hell!
Knock some manners into him, Udo. Come on, Eric, let's go. We've got work to do.
Henry, wake up. Can you hear me? Jesus, that brutally worked you over. Here. Try to drink. I thought you'd never come round.
How do you know my name?
Don't you recognize me?
Zbyszek. You fucking traitor. You throw me to those bastards, and then look me in the eye like nothing happened.
Shh, be quiet. Maybe we started off on the wrong foot. But I'm your only chance to get out of here alive. So do you want my help or not?
What do you want?
I want to get you out of here. But if you'd rather, I can leave you to rot and get the shit kicked out of you by Ishtvan's bruiser.
Why would you, of all people, want to get me out of here?
I've got my reasons. If not for the good of my soul, then for the good of my purse. It'll cost you a few groschen, and that's all you need to worry about. You shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Shouldn't I? Even when it comes from a treacherous bastard who set his cutthroat friends on me when I was trying to bury my parents.
I won't deny we didn't get off to a very good start. But this is a chance to start over and let bygones be bygones.
Why don't you go on your own?
What would I do? I've been left alone in this world and I'm an outlaw. How long do you think it'll take before I'm swinging from a gibbet? I need to get some coin and get the hell out of here.
How do you propose to do it?
Finally, we're getting somewhere. I know a way you can get out of the fortress without anyone seeing you. I'll untie you, and you'll have to make your own way there. It shouldn't be hard at this time of night. I'll wait for you outside. Afterwards, you'll tell your noble father I helped you so they don't hang me. And naturally, you'll pay me something for the risk I'm taking.
Risk? Sounds riskier for me than for you.
Not really. What are they going to do with you if they catch you? They want to ransom you, so the worst they'll do is lock you up again. But me, who was supposed to be guarding you and let you escape? Nobody's going to pay no ransom for me, friend.
What about my possessions?
Eric has your things. It would be suicide to try and get to them. Forget them.
Oh, wonderful. So I'm supposed to make a run for it like this?
It'd be better if you wore something to blend in, it's true. But I can't go and get you anything. I'm supposed to be guarding you. So if I leave my post, I'll have to avoid the others just the same as you.
All right then. Let's get out of here. Untie me.
That's what I want to hear. But first, swear you'll tell Sir Ratzik I helped you. And that you'll pay me too.
You have my word. What's the plan?
All right, I'll have to trust you're a man of honor. Now listen, I found a place where you can easily get out. Down in the camp on the slope above Sasau, there's a place where they throw the waste over the wall. The pile of shit reaches almost to the top of the stockade. All we have to do is jump over and we'll have a soft landing. Then we're free.
Free and covered in shit. So that's all?
Well, first, we both have to get there. We can't let anyone see either of us. I'm supposed to be guarding you and you're... Well, I'm supposed to be guarding you. So we have to keep to the shadows and stay away from prying eyes. I'll go first. There shouldn't be anyone outside in front of the barn. When you're out, go left along by the wall. There are cliffs everywhere, so try not to get yourself killed. I'll wait for you not far from the camp, by the dead tree between the path and the brook. Good luck.
The answer to my prayers, just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. Ah. Well, that's the end of you.
Is there an autosave, hopefully? Monastery courtyard. Wait, what? You're gonna tell me that
God save you. What can I do for you?
Good luck to you.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
What's your plan?
Otter's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otter will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otter will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
And what do I get out of it?
Vitus will let you have the cuirass from his suit of armor, and I'll throw in a few groschen on top.
Sounds good.
And I'm sure a fella like you will be glad to be on good terms with the best armorer for miles around, eh?
That remains to be seen. Do you really think that will work?
Otter's always mouthing off in the alehouse that my young lad isn't worth a damn. Once I show he's just a bitter old bastard spouting hot air, his business will be ruined, and Vitus will reap the reward. What with all the strife in the country these days, there'll be no end of work for a good armourer.
But what if I lose?
Nonsense. How could you? Vitus's armour is light as an eggshell and hard as a rock.
Agreed. I'll get to work on it.
Wonderful. Go to Otter first and talk him into it. Then go to the bailiff so he can announce it and get spectators. The more people see it, the better. We'll bring the armour to you at the combat arena.
Okay.
Take care.
So I thought that was the guy who was counterfeiting. And he's recruitable for Pripslavitz? Seems strange. And yes, I'm not going to go through the monastery stuff right now. I know, huge step backwards. I can't believe the game didn't auto-save. Very strange that when you progress the story forward like that through such important things that it didn't do an autosave. Usually it does. And so yeah, I went backwards like an entire episode. So everything I did in the last episode was pretty much nullified. And we're just gonna do something different. I don't think I've ever done this, whatever I'm about to do this, and I don't know why I'm doing it or how it came about, but
all that grows in the ground, fresh.
Sure,
It's hard to resist.
let's do whatever this is.
Carrots and apples picked today to put a smile on your face.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Our Lord, tasty, good on bread and for frying. Come and get it, fine people. And pork
Master Armourer, I have a message for you from Blacksmith Zach.
If it's another one of his so-called generous offers, you can go straight back and tell him I'm not selling, and that's that.
No, this is another matter. Vitus wants to challenge you to a duel.
What? Me fight with that brat? Zach must have lost his mind entirely.
That's not how it will be. The real duel will be between your pieces of handiwork.
How's that?
It will be a duel with bludgeons. No bloodshed. At most, a few bruises and some dents in the armour. Zack chose me to wear Vitus armour.
And so I'm to choose a champion of my own? That sounds reasonable.
Good. So let's agree on the time and place.
Hold your horses, young fella. I've got a counter offer for you. Now, I'm sure Zack is paying you well.
Maybe I'm just doing it out of love for my neighbour.
Aye, a regular good Samaritan, no doubt. I could pay you more, and I'd tailor-make a cuirass just for you. What do you say?
You mean if I fight as your champion instead? I'm not sure how Zack would take it.
No, you fight on Zack's side and lose.
What?
That's not very honourable.
And Zack's constant slander and mudslinging are the height of honour, are they?
But what if Zack's right? You're not as young as you used to
Reputation
be,
lost, huh?
and Vitus has trained with renowned masters.
What? You're as impertinent as that bastard Zack and his whelp of a son. How dare you? I don't need help from the likes of you. You'll get such a battering even Brother Nicodemus from the monastery won't know which side of you is up. Now clear off.
Not until you tell me where and when we should meet.
I don't know. Sort it out with the bailiff. He should come anyway, so I don't get the blame when you get beaten to a pulp. Farewell.
More than the finest paint.
Thanks for everything.
Salami, sausages, meat of all shapes, sizes and flavours. Meat, cured and fresh, from the woods or from the pen. It all tastes delicious. Salami, sausages, meat of all shapes, sizes and flavours.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry. And garlic that'll evil spirits
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I'm here on behalf of blacksmith Zack.
Zack? What does that madman want now? Don't tell me. It's another complaint about the master armorer. Well, you can tell Zack if you waste another minute of my time with that pathetic feud of his. I'll have him up for disrespecting the office of the bailiff.
No, it's not a complaint this time. In fact, Zack came up with an idea to settle the dispute once and for all.
Is that so? Well, that's a different kettle of fish. That's just what I was after. You have my full attention, friend. What's his plan?
A duel.
Jesus Christ! Has he lost his wits entirely?
Now, don't worry, Goodman Bailiff. No one will get killed. It will only be a duel with bludgeons. Zack chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a suit of armour made by his son, Vitus, and I'll fight Otter's champion. Whoever falls first, loses.
That sounds like a fine spectacle for the village green. Naturally, I'll have to be present to ensure nothing untoward happens.
Your presence is certainly expected, Bailiff. We'd like you to referee the whole duel.
Very well. We'll have it on the marketplace in the front of the church. But when?
That's up to you.
We could announce it right now.
Let's do it.
I'll have it announced around town. You come along at just the right time. It'll be a fine show for the townsfolk, and I'll finally get that pair and their constant squabbling off my back. God be with you.
All right, I've never done this quest before. This is very interesting. Though I'm thinking I wanted to sign with Oda rather than the guy who's been counterfeiting.
Good citizens of Sasau, our township has long been plagued by a protracted dispute. As you are no doubt aware, Zack, the blacksmith of the monastery courtyard, and Master Armorer Otto Rabstein have been, for some time, at odds.
Ha ha! Added hammer and tongs, more like!
And in so much as it behoves my office as bailiff to settle such disputes and maintain peace and order, I have decided to resolve the blacksmith's quarrel by unconventional means, whilst affording an entertaining spectacle. In short, we shall let them knock each other's teeth out. However, since it ill befits two respectable tradesmen to maul each other on the market square like a pair of cocks on a dung heap, each of them has elected a champion. Zack, the blacksmith, has appointed to fight in his stead Henry of Scarlet. And Master Otto Rabstein's champion will be... Please, introduce yourself, Sir Knight.
Master Otter will fight for Master Otter. I don't need some young pup to take my place.
I remind you that this will be a duel with bludgeons alone, and until first blood is shed. Come, folks, be sensible for heaven's sake. We don't want any maiming here, or, God forbid, murder. So, if both contestants are ready, let us begin.
Fuck! Don't burn that. Ha!
You kicked that old bastard's arse, Henry. His ears will be ringing for a month. Now everyone will see who knows how to make armor and who's all hot air.
What, you mean the money you lent him last winter? He took his time.
He did. But I didn't want to upset the old woman by chasing him for it.
You shouldn't speak so disrespectfully about Master Otter. He fought bravely.
No need to get worked up about it. You've got to savour the victory, haven't you? Anyway, come by the forge later for your reward, all right?
Called me a tight-assed old stinking billy goat.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
I didn't lend him the coin.
I'd like to see.
I'm naked.
See you later.
From the woods or from the pen, it all tastes delicious. Salami, sausages, meat of all shapes, sizes and flavours.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring, asparagus for taste, and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
My breath is short, my feet are sore, I buy a horse without a bore.
God save you. Goodbye.
Odd die. I still have the odd die. Well, great. Will I know what to do with the odd die? That's the next question. Well, I guess I'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let me have some grub, whatever's quick. Ale. I'll have a beer.
God be with you.
Can I sleep here?
Certainly. For how long?
Just the one night?
All right. Money up front, though.
Oh. Oops.
That's too much. I'll have to think it over.
Suit yourself.
Ale as usual.
Take care.
I'd like something to eat.
Here, have a drink with me.
God save. How may I help you? Good night. God be with you.
Must be something I can sell, evidently not.
Yeah.
Well, that was the easiest bandit killing I've ever done. It's like they didn't see me walk up. sleep here. I wonder if it's safe. Do have plenty of ration now. We'll go back to the inn.
Yeah.
Alright. As you wish.
Can I sleep here?
Aye, there's room here. For how long?
Just the one night?
Alright. Money up front, though.
Here you are.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is. Good luck, then.
I think this is mine. Getting hungry. Oh, that's right. This is hardcore, which means those thingamabobbers don't actually do much, do they? Said camp 5.
God be with you, Henry.
You're just the person I'm looking for, Zach.
God's blessings. What can I do for you? Good luck then.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
Here you are, with a little top-up.
My word. Thank you kindly.
No, I'm still slightly far away. While I wait on him.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
88. I think it went down. Good enough. Wow, I did that burger sword better than I did my own sword. %. Nice.
Henry, my humble greetings. How may I serve you?
I'll come for my reward.
Of course. And thanks again, lad. It's worked wonders for my trade.
And will Otter sell you his business?
I don't know, but the way things are looking now, his trade will soon be dead as a doornail anyway.
You told me I'd get that kiras made by Vitus and a few groschen on top.
I did. And I'm a man of my word. Here you are.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
It's worth a lot of money. Weighs 6. Noble Cuirass weighs 6. It's a good Cuirass. I'd rather keep my noble one, I think, then. Well, what does it look like? That is a very nice looking Cuirass, isn't it? But my noble Cuirass is a very nice looking Cuirass. I think I'm gonna stick with the noble.
Yeah.
So, from the beginning.
What do you need?
I'll be with you.
Can we do something about the price?
All right, so. Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
Good day. What do you want?
I'd like to order something here.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
I've heard you have nice girls here.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Take care.
Oh, 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 oh.
Alright, I should be all cleaned up and laundered and everything good to go. Plus the game saved. That a boy, Pebbles. That a boy. Huh. Braddock looks a little different right now, doesn't it? I can't pick up any of this stuff, huh? Maybe I can call them in the swamp. Try that. I was hoping it would be easy as having the odd die on me.
Yeah.
I think Sasso's this way.
Stop, right there. Give me all you've got.
Lads,
What's
to
up here,
arms!
you beggar? There's a job to do. Clear off or you'll regret it.
Come here, Lil.
Yeah!
Here! You'll get what for?
Who's there?
Look what's come crawling out.
To hell with you. Way off.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
Yeah, you.
Damn it. Well, at least I'll be back in Sasso. Something red up here. What am I seeing? I don't really need this stuff. I can't light the fire. Well, I think we will call this another episode. I'm James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is our Kingdom Come Deliverance Let's Play, where we're not getting very far fast because we're trying to avoid the monastery. We probably could have done the monastery by now, though I don't know. I will see you in the next episode. Till then, peace.